Could they beat Leon Kennedy? I've been playing Resident Evil 9 Requiem. I'm absolutely loving that game, bro. There's quite a few takeaways. Number one, brother, I am absolutely terrified of hospitals. And number two, Leon Kennedy's that guy, dude. I'm sorry. At the ripe age of 51 years old, bro is aged like absolute fine wine for the Goonettes, but is an absolute aura farmer for absolutely everybody else. This man has taken on, like, literal, like... Brother, I'm just gonna be real with you. Like, some high-tier level threats. I don't want to get into spoilers, but there's multiple points that I'm seeing Leon Kennedy decimate a Goliath-level fiend, and I'm like, this is a normal guy, by the way. This is a 51-year-old man that just hit a perfect drop kick on, like, what would be like a volatile from Dying Light. Brother, he is him. But then that got me thinking, bro. If I drop Leon Kennedy into, like, the Last of Us verse, there's, like, a 0% chance he eradicates literally every single clicker in a 100-mile radius. And then if I dropped him in, like, the Until Dawn verse, and I had him face off against the Wendigo, brother, he bending that Wendigo over, bro. It's gonna be quick. But, hot take here. I can see a scenario where the Nemesis from Resident Evil 3 actually does beat a Leon Kennedy. And then that was the inspiration for this video today. This is not the 300k special, let me preface that, but I'm really loving Resident Evil, and I want to make a Resident Evil video that isn't the lore video so I can get this out. And the actual 300k special is still happening. Don't worry. But I want to give you guys this video today, okay? And if you enjoy it, please consider like, comment, and subscribe. We are trying to get to 500,000 subscribers before the release of GTA 6. That is the goal. And with all that out of the way, let's get into the video. Let's go. Walkers from The Walking Dead. Brother, I'm sorry. Grace, Ethan Winters would be the Rick Grimes of The Walking Dead verse if he came into there, bro. Leon Kennedy's walking in here and complaining about how easy these things are to take out. Brother, the average infected inside of Raccoon City is like the big bro of the walkers from The Walking Dead. Brother, I'm sorry. The average infected is taking not one, not two, not three. 4 separate strikes to the dome, okay, from a force multiplier, dude. From a standard issue caliber like a 9mm. And gets back up like, where you go, oh yeah. And then, even if you are managed to take them out, there's a chance they just become a more powerful version. Brother, what? Don't even get me started on, like, tyrants, or, like, really any of, like, we have T-Virus, we have G-Virus, we have the Veronica, like, we have the mold. Brother, the mold from Resident Evil 7 is more difficult than the Walking Dead wildfire virus, dude. Like, I'm sorry, Leon Kennedy, this is a fodder enemy. Like, this is nothing. This is below T-Virus level zombie, dude. Brother, Leon Kennedy strolling in there, going down the street, and is getting the entire thing taken care of within 1 day. Done. Brother, fodder. Clickers from Last of Us. Brother, let's go like any cordyceps zombie, dude. I'm gonna be real. Hot take here. The clicker is like the average T-Virus infectee. Brother, but like you have the clicker and you have the liquor. Brother, they ran out of good names for these, bro. But whatever. We could have come up with any other name, but whatever. Brother, I'm sorry. Leon Kennedy is strolling up to the average clicker inside of it, really like any population center, and he's strolling up, kneecaps gone, hitting them with a spinning wheel kick, and then they're done. Let's get a brute. Brother, a brute is like 1/4 as dangerous as like a normal tyrant, dude. Dude, like, don't even get me started on, like, I haven't even gotten into, like, brother, this is how crazy it is. I haven't even had to bring up Leon Kennedy feats to justify any of these rankings. Like, I'm not gonna start with, like, the new weapon that he has that's, like, Requiem. And Requiem is effectively, like, imagine if I take, like, 308, like an actual hunting cartridge, okay? And then I fill it up with whatever ammo is meant to be like an antivirus versus whatever infected he's going up against, and then I put that inside of a revolver that is cosplaying as a revolver. Brother, that thing is a rifle. I'm sorry. One shot gone. Low diff. The only reason I'm saying low diff is because I would put a clicker and a brute at the same level as like an average T-virus infectee. Low diff, he's clearing it easily. Volatiles from Dying Light. Volatiles are the only thing that I could possibly see, like, Leon Kennedy having some trouble against. But this is the problem that I'm running into. I think a Volatile from Dying Light is at or slightly above the level of difficulty of taking on a Licker in Raccoon City. Honestly, bro. Like, actually, dude, it might be easier. It might be easier to take on a Volatile because they have, like, an outrageous weakness to UV light. And I'm sorry, bro. Like, we gloss over. Having a weakness to UV light is an absurdly easy weakness to, like, take advantage of. Okay, like, it's not that difficult to get, like, UV light to start to aggravate a Volatile. And then from that point on, yeah, they're kind of superhuman, but I'm, like, 50-50 on Leon Kennedy being considered a normal human. Okay, but now we can start getting into his bag, okay? He has a standard 9mm, he has Requiem, he has... Actually, bro, we don't even have to go into there, bro. He's like a master of just about, like, most... Brother, he's John Wick! He's John Wick, dude! He might, hand-to-hand combat-wise, be able to take out a Volatile. Brother, if I put Kyle Crane, again, dude, beefed up Kyle Crane versus Leon Kennedy, I think Leon Kennedy could win in a hand-to-hand combat, even if he goes into beast mode. That's how much of a menace this man is, dude. But... I will put it in probably a bottom of mid-diff. I can say this confidently. The Volatile is a smidgen higher than a normal clicker. I'll give it there. Mid-diff. The Xenomorph. Also, I should have stated this at the beginning of the video. Every single entity inside of this list has to be, like, not supernatural. It has to be biological in nature, because I could cheat and say, oh yeah, well, he's taking on the alternate from Mandela Catalog, and he actually can't take them out. And that's just not as fun. Pyramid Head. Pyramid Head is not a physical being. Like you see what I'm saying? I want to keep it, like, strict, like, physical beings. Maybe a little bit of supernatural, but, like, not too much. The Xenomorph, high sci-fi, okay? Has acidic fluid going out its entire body. So there's a scenario that I can see Leon Kennedy trying to level this thing, put this thing in a body bag, turn this sci-fi creature in the past tense, and then all of his liquids get all over him. I can see that scenario happening. But this is the problem that we're running into. If this is like an alien isolation Xenomorph, that could be a problem. But I immediately have to bring it back because I remember Xenomorphs getting no-dipped inside of Aliens or Alien 2. And that did kind of ruin the horror for me a little bit, because now I look at it and I'm like, Leon Kennedy, if he gets his hands on one of those weapons. Okay, and brother, those are self-aiming rifles, by the way. Like, dude, if Leon Kennedy gets a hold of it, he's smoking them. But it's a mid-diff. It is a mid-diff. We haven't even crossed in the high diff yet, because the durability of the Xenomorph is in its ability of, if it gets its fluid on you, it's just gonna melt you. And if it's close quarters combat, then I favor the Xenomorph. Actually, you know what? Because close quarters combat, I'm going to put it in the high diff. Because now we're in the creatures that I can see them having an ability that has a counter to a Leon Kennedy. And I think this is like its acidity. I'm going to put it in the high diff. Jason Voorhees. I understand I just said nothing supernatural and Jason Voorhees is supernatural. I'm sorry. But we are still within limits. I'm going to be real here, Doug. Hot take. Jason Voorhees is like a tyrant level threat, okay? I think that's the case. They're walking slow, they do the little bit of an aura farm as they do high shoulder walk towards you. They punch you and they like actually blast you like a solid 15 feet away. But I'm gonna be real here, dog. The average tyrant is stronger than a Jason Voorhees, but Jason Voorhees weirdly is more difficult to finish than a tyrant. So this is the problem that we run into. Leon Kennedy has experience against enemies that you actually have to eradicate every part of them in order to get rid of them. And the problem with putting Jason Voorhees against people is that Jason Voorhees, especially if you're taking comics into account, you actually have to eradicate every part of him in order to keep him buried. Leon Kennedy has experience against entities like that have more adaptability. I think that's the biggest thing with Leon Kennedy is his experience. He has taken on entities that have higher adaptability than even a Jason Voorhees does. And then when we're looking at durability, brother, some of these creatures literally become like Goliath level threats because their durability scales with their adaptability. Now, there are some creatures that I think go a little bit farther and that could give Leon Kennedy some trouble. And I can see a scenario where, like, Leon Kennedy struggles for a second. But it's like, honestly, bro, Tyrant level threat, bottom of high diff. Like, high mid diff, bro. Honestly. I might move him down later, but I'm going to put him in high diff for now. The Death Angels from A Quiet Place. A lady that literally just gave birth to an infant was able to ice this thing with the Lord's Caliber, a 12 gauge. In the words of my father, if there is a problem... No, not the words of my father. In the words of my grandpappy. If there is a problem that you cannot solve with a 12 gauge slug, look up to the Lord and say, guess I wasn't able to solve it, huh? The point that I'm trying to make here, dog, is if you can solve it with the 12 gauge, Leon Kennedy's gonna solve it with something smaller. Leon Kennedy's getting this one done, bro. Okay, now, I will say this. The speed and the durability is going to be a problem. But it's like mid-diff. Mid-diff, bro. That's really where the Death Angels, I can see that. If he gets swarmed, it's a problem. But a standard 1v1 dude, I'm sorry. He cooking him. He's going to cook him. The Wendigo from Until Dawn. Kind of supernatural, but like not really though. Okay, I'm sorry. The Wendigo from Until Dawn is the same level of supernatural as some of the quote-unquote infected that we're getting inside. Actually, yeah, no, I'm standing on that, bro. That's not me breaking my rules. The Wendigo, okay, has a weakness to flames, has a overly complicated way in taking them out, either burn them alive and separate their heart from their body, or they're just going to keep on coming back. Again, Leon Kennedy's only going to struggle if the Wendigo is able to get the jump on him. But again, I'm going to say this right now. Leon, borderline superhuman level of reaction time. Master of pretty much every weapon that you can name, bro. Okay? Like if we're going through everything, I don't think you can name a caliber he hasn't used once. Brother, the first game he's in, he uses an RPG. I didn't see a Wendigo tank an RPG round, bro. I didn't see a Wendigo get hit by an anti-material weapon. I didn't see the Wendigo get quick-scoped by a Requiem. I didn't see any of that. Therefore, I question whether it'd be able to happen. However, the thing that the Wendigo has, very smart hunters and ambush predators. That's inherently going to give him an advantage, but that's like a mid-diff. Mid-diff level threat, bro. Mid-diff. The Demogorgons from Stranger Things. The most inconsistent creatures I've... Brother, I put Demogorgons in the same league as I put, like, Viltrumites from Invincible in how inconsistent they are at how powerful. Brother, I'm sorry. Like, Demogorgons at one point are tanking multiple, like, 5.56 to the body and head, and it's absolutely nothing. And then on the other... And on the opposite side of the spectrum, they get no-diffed by some random chick with a kitchen utensil. I'm sorry, I should have given you guys a crash out warning, but oh my goodness, bro. They could not make up their minds. Like, they wanted to have, like, yeah, a proud moment. She's able to take them out with a kitchen utensil. Way to take away, literally, like, all stakes when it comes to the Demogorgon, because how are they tanking shots from a 5.56, but they get no diff by a kitchen knife? Not even a kitchen knife, bro. What was it, like a broken bottle? Like it was something dumber than that. Either way... Brother, I'm sorry. I'm putting the Demogorgon low diff. Low diff. I'm going to scale it off its like lowest tier, and it got taken out by a broken glass bottle. Leon Kennedy is taking this one out. Easy. Low diff. Necromorphs. That's tough. Okay, people are going to be like, well, the Necromorphs and the T-virus adaptees, those are the same. No, they're not. Brother, I'm sorry. Like, the Necromorphs are such a menace. They are literally the in-universe answer to the Fermi paradox of the reason that we can't find any life in the universe is because the Necromorphs take them out and turn them into brethren moons. Okay? But this is the problem that we're going to run into with the Necromorphs, okay? The problem we're going to run into with the Necromorphs. is I can still see Leon Kennedy winning, bro. That's the messed up part, bro. I can still see Leon winning. But I'm not gonna lie to you, though. It'll be tough. Like, Leon's gonna need, like, now we're into enemies that he's going to need a little bit of prep time. And I could see a scenario where a Necromorph, this is the first time taking them, brother, headshots do absolutely nothing. You actually gotta bisect them. That's how powerful these things are. But I can't say confidently that he would lose. Does that make sense? Like, I can't say confidently that he would lose because it's Leon S. Kennedy. But that is a high diff, bro. Not everybody's Isaac Clarke. Well, Isaac Clarke's not as experienced as Leon. Yeah, Isaac Clarke literally has, like, God-level plot armor, though. Like, no. Like, I'm sorry. If you really want to go down it, like, Leon survived situations based off plot and aura farming. Isaac Clarke, it is very strictly just pure desperation, schizophrenia, and a whole heaping ton of plot armor so thick that it weighs down the entire plot. I am putting this in a high diff, though. Nemesis from Resident Evil 3. Let me get you with a hot take, bro. I think the Nemesis would be able to beat Leon Kennedy. That's tough, though. Because, first off, Jill Valentine's basically a super soldier in and of herself, bro. I'm sorry, Jill Valentine is her! Bro, I might have to do a video in that, bro. Heroines be going crazy sometimes. Leon Kennedy is going to have trouble with the Nemesis, bro. It just keeps on coming. Every time you try to put it down, it comes back a little bit stronger. But I can't say that he would 100% lose. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, Leon always has that thing that, like, out of nowhere. I think Nemesis would have trouble with the Requiem a little bit. I think he would have trouble at, like, a Resident Evil 4 Leon Kennedy. I think he would have some trouble. Nemesis really is, like, he's up there, though. Like, I think Nemesis would be able to beat a Jason Voorhees, would be able to beat a Xenomorph, but I can't say confident, like, a Necromorph is tough. So I'm gonna put the Nemesis, honestly, in a high diff, and now we're on that line. Mimics from Vita Carnis. Wow, we just took, like, a big step down, like, a hilarious step down. Wow, we went from Nemesis, Necromorphs, and then now we got, like, the Wendigoon's edgy cousin for analog horror. I did not order these correctly. Let me tell you something right now, bro. Leon Kennedy, that guy so much, dude, that the Mimic wouldn't even want to come into his house, okay? The Mimic would come into his house and being like, yo, wait, who lives here? Bro, that's gonna, you know who Dolph Lundgren is? Like, Dolph Lundgren's the guy that played the Russian inside of Rocky 4, and he's like he's like a scientist, but he's also like an amazing martial artist. The reason why I'm bringing that up is because, let me tell you the story. Dolph Lundgren got his house in Hollywood robbed, and they came in while his wife and child were there, and they came in there, and they were going through the photos, and they found out it was Dolph Lundgren's house. And they literally went to his wife and apologized, and then left because Dolph Lundgren lived there. That's what the Mimic would do if he found out that Leon Kennedy lived at this house, dude. I'm sorry, this is Coughing Baby versus Hydrogen Bomb. I am putting this in, like, honestly, low diff. Very, very low diff. He's gonna get done so dirty, bro. I'm gonna start feeling bad. Even, like, an Elder Mimic is getting cooked! Low diff. The Flood. I gotta whip out the Flood to take out Leon confidently. Like, I gotta whip out that. I gotta whip out, like, the most adaptable creature that you could ever name. Like, a Lovecraftian level super intelligence that tried to take out all of intelligent life in the entire universe. I have to whip that thing out to confidently say that it would be able to beat Leon Kennedy. Now, granted, Leon is gonna have a weakness against, like, some supernatural level threats. Obviously, bro. The Flood from Halo. Like, here's the messed up part. Leon would last a little bit. But the moment we start getting, like, some crazier Flood forms, the moment we get some stuff that's a little bit more adaptive, I can't say confidently he'll be able to beat him. And thus is the only one that I could say confidently Leon Kennedy would lose to the Flood from Halo. Everything else, it's a grab bag because it's Leon S. Kennedy. And there you go. Those are monsters, zombies that I think would and most likely could not beat Leon Kennedy. And I guess in the outro, bro. Yeah, Resident Evil 9 Requiem, an absolute banger, bro. Game of the year contender. I know some people were like, well, it's only 15 hours. I'm sorry, bro. The minute Mercenaries comes into Resident Evil 9, you're going to put 30 hours in. No, you're going to put like 100 hours into this game, bro. The weapon play is super fun. You're going to have a lot of fun with this game. And don't even get me started with the fact that this is 100% going to be getting some story DLC on top of all of that. Yeah, nah, bro. If you don't want to get it now, I understand. You don't want to get it now. But, like, this is definitely one of those games that I would, like, yo, get yourself some Resident Evil 9 and play the aura-farming Goonette bait character himself, Leon S. Kennedy. He's a married man, though. He married Claire. Actually, that's not really confirmed, but he is a married man now. We found that out. If you enjoyed this video, please consider like, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to reach 500,000 subscribers before the end of the year. This is not the 300K special. Let me preface that. The 300K special is happening, but I wanted to get a Thursday video out, and it was proving to be a bit more difficult than it normally would be to get the video out. It's still going to happen. It's still going to happen. I'm not going to say what it is, but it's going to happen. Thank you, everybody who watches it, and I will see you all in the next one. Adios, guys.